It's a little bit different than normal. It's just me on my own in the camper, basically just travelling from the Midlands down to Trowbridge, just in the side of Bath. Ironically was there in the last videos, which I'll put a link up somewhere up here, and yeah, so it's just we see what we'll get up to. I haven't got any plans where I'm stopping or anything else. I'm going to get down there for around about midday, so we'll just take it from there and see what happens. So I hope you stay with me for this little journey. Quick update, there's been an accident on the what I was trying to say at that point was that there was an accident on the northbound side and I was heading southbound. Basically it had blocked the whole motorway and they were sending everybody off the one junction and then back on again, so it was really busy. Right, there's been a bit of change of plans. Basically, I got to a place where I'm collecting this camera. He gave me the address, but unfortunately it was apartments. There were 6 of them and he didn't give me the number. An old bloke told me it was one of them, so I've been trying the buzzer and messaging. It's through Facebook Marketplace messaging and I can't get through to the person. I spent an hour, because there's a pay and display car park across the road, so I spent an hour. I had a bit of time in the camper, but yeah, so basically spent another hour looking around the town, and yeah, so basically a bit peeved off at the moment. I'm hoping it's just a problem with the Facebook Messenger or something like that, but he was expecting me, but I was coming to this place anyway, which is fairly Hungerford Castle, so we've come here to have a look around because this is where I was coming anyway, so join me and we'll see what's around. There we go. There we go. Are we recording? We're recording. It's a very peaceful place to come. I mean, you drive through the actual castle to get to the car park, and then you come up and then you pay. You're actually coming past the main bit of the castle, so you could actually walk around without paying, but you know, you should pay. And that, I mean, it's £7.50 an adult. The sorry, it's not National Trust, it's English Heritage. Members are free, like I am, and that. So yeah, it's a very peaceful little place, like I say. So yeah, I'll have a look around. I mean, I was just having a nice relaxing walk around and getting the footage that you actually see here. I mean, the one thing about English Heritage and National Trust, which is how I plan a lot of the trips that we take away, looking at the area that we actually want to go to, where there may be walks and everything else, or where the nearest English Heritage National Trust places we are, because we're members of that, and it's absolutely brilliant, because then no matter where you go in the country, you've at least got something not that far away that's actually interesting to have a look around. And as well, having the yearly membership actually gives them actually a bit more money, so that you're continuing to keep these places alive, because without that you're not going to see stuff like you're seeing at the moment.
St Leonard's Church still remains in good condition, and around the walls murals can be made out, especially the one of St George and the Dragon. Now, really, I'm not a religious person, though I have a fascination with churches. I just love the architecture, etc. I mean, once you've looked around at the church, if you just follow the path around, you've got the 17th century tombs, which have a collection of lead, now I'm going to try and pronounce this right, anthropomorphic, may have got that wrong, coffins, but it's said to be one of the best collections in the country, as a few lead coffins survive today.
Well, at least the one thing is the weather's improved. I mean, coming down here this morning, it was absolutely peeing it down the rain when I came out from the Midlands, but at least it's brightened up now. We've got blue skies and everything else. I've just actually heard from the bloke with the camera there's been a slight problem on his end, and it's not a problem there, because like I say, I was coming down this way, so and I get to view this and that. So yeah, so far it's been nice to come here, and it's been relaxing. Like I say, it's the first time of me coming away in the camper on my own for, well, since the tail end of last year really, and that. So yeah, it'd be interesting tonight, and that. So yeah, but we'll still have a look around. Hope you've enjoyed some of the video and the pictures so far. There is also an inside section with a few display cabinets and a lot of information boards around, and a lovely little model of how it would have looked in those days as well. I mean, to know the full history of the place, there's a lot of information boards around, and as well you've got the app where you tap it and you can listen as you go along. I mean, but the basics, I mean, it was originally built in the 1370s by Thomas Hungerford, and then went through different things into Henry VIII, I think, and things, and bits and pieces, but I'm not explaining it well. The best thing is there's always a guidebook available to have a look through, so you get a bit more information. But like I say, it's a lovely place. Again, like I always say with like English heritage places, because they are like mostly ruins and bits and pieces as well, it's nice to imagine actually what they would have been like, you know, instead of just what you see a stately home that's set in a certain period and that. But yeah, I mean, so far it's been nice. I think just have a quick look over here and then head back to the car, go and eventually get this camera, and then find somewhere to park up for the night, and we'll take it from there. So see you in a bit. Oh, that's it. I've finished here now. Like I say, it's not an absolutely massive place, but it is a really nice on a day like this, where, you know, we've had a bit of rain this morning, the air's nice and clear and everything, and just to sit down and just relax. And I mean, for me as well, you know, it's wasted a little bit of time, but this is the reason for coming away as well. So yeah, it's been a nice little thing. So yeah, I'm just making a move now. So I'll see you in a bit. Hi, I've just arrived at a car park in Bradford on Avon. Basically, I've gone and got the camera from the person. Unfortunately, there was problems with basically messages going through due to personal problems. But we've had a actually really nice chat. He does YouTube videos for tech. If he allows me, I'll link a description. Put a link to his channel in the description. But yeah, it's been a nice little chat and everything else. So yeah, now just settling down for the well, not night, but yeah, we'll see. I'm going to have a walk in a bit and see what's around, because there's a nice river that goes through here, and see if we can get some nice pictures. Sunset's in a few hours. I think it's about 9 o'clock sunset, so we'll see what we get then. And yeah, so I'm just going to have something to eat. I'll speak to you in a minute. Just literally right by the car park where I am stopping is, I'm just looking away, the Bradford on Avon 5 barn, a medieval barn, which is here. And literally that is right where I'm stopping, so I'm just having a walk to the shop first and then having a walk along the river. So yeah, hopefully we'll see something nice. But yeah, there's a nice impressive structure anyway so far. Well, for tea tonight, there's one little thing I forgot, well, didn't forget. Basically, we misplaced our can opener at home, so I tried to buy one today, but I couldn't find one, so I've got no can opener. So I've got a thing full of food, but no way to open it, so trusty pot noodle for food. Basically, I'm just having a bit of time, just relaxing, and then going to have a wander, see what's around and everything else. So yeah, yeah, the joys of stopping in a van. Yeah, it's nice and comfortable in here. It's a bit cooler in here than it is out there at the moment. So yeah, just enjoying something to eat, and then we'll carry on in a minute. Well, I've had a bit of a walk around. There's the river there, people paddleboarding, which seems to be a lot of people doing that around this area. Again, that's the thing, not knowing the area. You know, you don't know the best spots and everything else, and yeah, it wasn't last minute, but I didn't do as much preparing as the normal trips and everything else. But yeah, I mean, it's just nice to be out. I mean, unfortunately, you know, we've not got as good skies as we did have last night. I mean, you probably won't see this for a good 5 weeks after, 6 weeks after I've recorded it. But last night, I mean, they even mentioned it, I think it was day 5 of the Commonwealth, and I mean the skies were absolutely red as anything, and that but unfortunately my back was really bad. I mean, we just looked at it from out the window, but it was absolutely gorgeous. You know, and those are the times I, you know, wish I didn't have this problem with my back, because I could just go out and just get some pictures, because we're by a place called Chasewater, a nice big like reservoir lake, and it looked lovely. But unfortunately I can't do that. But yeah, I mean, it's been a nice walk so far. I'm just going to have another walk around, because tomorrow I'm heading up that way anyway to see what it is, what's around that way and that. So yeah, we'll see if there's anything else. If not, you'll see me back in the camper in a minute. this is a first, catching me in bed. Well, I've moved from where I was because it was a little car park, and it did say that it was free between 6 and 8 in the morning. But there's car parking signs and I wasn't too sure, and to be honest there wasn't as good a view of the river that I thought, so I've moved about a mile up the road. It's residential estate, the one side, the houses aren't onto the road, and then the River Avon is just to the side of me here. So basically I thought, well, I'll come down this way and have a look, because you know me, I like my photography and bits and pieces, so I see what like sunrises in the morning, and that's how at least I'm close by the walk. And that, so yeah, just now relaxing. It's like, I think it's about 10 o'clock, is it? Yeah, it's around about 10, yeah, no, 20 to 10. So yeah, basically I'm just gonna watch some TV. As you can see, we've got my little TV there, some programs downloaded, so yeah, watch those, have some munchies, and yeah, enjoy a good night's sleep. Yes, there's a few cars going past, but yeah, it's not too bad so far anyway. We'll see how it goes anyway. So, well, good night, and this will probably be the end of this video, hopefully, and there'll be one, tomorrow will be the next video, hopefully. So if you liked what I'm doing and all that kind of stuff, like, subscribe, click the bell icon so that you get notified when all the stuff comes up, and that, and yeah, and again, thank you for watching and hope you've enjoyed it. Good night.